How to delegate automatic data entry to AI in Timetonic. Use the AI automation feature to automatically fill in some of your fields. We will see together how this is possible. The example is not exhaustive as it can be considered in different ways to duplicate it in your professional context. For this example, I am using the subtitling source of a video that includes all the data I need to generate a title, a description, and a translation. Let's first look at the columns set up in our table before creating the AI automation. 5 columns will receive different fields. 2 columns of titles that are in plain text, 2 columns of descriptions that are in multi-text, and another column also in multi-text. This one will receive the source that I will provide to the AI, and here are the fields that will be automatically filled by the automations we are going to create. In automation with AI, I create a new automation where I specify a trigger when I am going to feed my source. Then ask ChatGPT or Mistral depending on the AI you are using. Review the AI setup video. I arrive at the form. I have completed my setup and I will indicate the desired action to the AI. I ask him to create a title that will be pasted into a column field and that comes from a video transcription I provided to him. The question comes from the video source field and it must indicate the answer in the title. And I confirm. Now I create the automation for the description. I give him a command prompt he requests based on the receipt of the video subtitling text. He is to write the description in 180 characters, ending with various hashtags and attribute for the video's SEO. The source he will receive, and I ask him to write it and ensure it is comprehensive. In the designated column for that, we continue with the third AI automation, still under the same trigger conditions with ChatGPT in leader set configuration. The command prompt should describe the title it receives in English, with the French translation not exceeding 40 characters. So this time, the source is a translation from the title in English that needs to be translated into French, and I select the response source. Let's continue with the fourth and final automation. This time, translate the description into English for the description in French. And I always take the same source. I tell it that it will receive data that includes description elements in English, and I simply ask it to translate them into French. I target the place where it finds the data source and finally the source where it provides its answer. We have our 4 AI automations. Now, let's do the test. The automations have all worked well. We can look at whether the quality of the responses provided is relevant. The script based on the previous AI setup tutorial, the title and the description in English are completely in line with the expectations corresponding to the invitation I gave him, and the translation is perfect as well. I can certainly and definitely make some changes to the AI's suggestion. If I am not satisfied with the responses provided, I can reiterate the invitation made to the AI and restart my automation to ensure that the result meets my expectations. In summary, today's tutorial shows that repetitive, time-consuming, and low-value data entry tasks can be effectively automated with AI in Timetonic, optimizing daily missions.